Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company. Welcome to the channel. Um, Before I start, because I have a little Ollie's haul. This is not a big one. Our Ollies, I've been to several and found a few things clearly, but not as much as I was. I do think it's possible that that is because they were doing inventory, and so they stopped the trucks so they could get inventory done. I think we might see more coming. There is some random information about that. But what I want to tell you is the little excitement I just had, because I'm sitting here. I don't know if you've ever seen me face the camera out a little bit, but there's a window right there in front of me along the side of our house, between our neighbor's house and ours. And the pups were outside, and I saw something go streaking by. And I was like, what is that? And a minute later, it went streaking back, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Cupcake. So we just ran out. We have no idea how she escaped the fenced-in backyard. We walked around, can't figure it out, but we will, because she is such an escape artist. But at least she came back, and when I got outside, her sister Sophia was keeping her company at the fence until we could come and get her. And she was anxiously trying to get back in. Sorry, I just think that part's hilarious. Okay, let me jump straight in and show you all some of what I got. I did find some more different cards. The cards have been really fun. I love when and I don't think I have these, but I might already have this box. But we'll take a look, and if I do, I do, and then I'll be destashing some of it, because I do think a couple of things I've over-purchased. So this was exciting. I thought it was really fun to find this really big EK Tools punch. I've been on the lookout for any of these. This one was at the Greenville store, I think. We were there. Big Brit had to have some emergency surgery on his teeth. He had to have literally an emergency root canal because he was just in some really, really bad pain. It got infected. Big deal. But he's fine now. We got that done. I had to take a day off so I could take him back and forth. While he was getting the actual work done, which took several hours, I went over to the Greenville store. There wasn't a ton there. There was not a ton of new stuff. If you haven't picked up things in the past, they've got plenty there for you to get. And a lot of baking. Oh my word, they've got tons of the baking things. But I was very, very excited to find. I love these big punches. I love the flatness of them. They make it so much easier to store. So very excited about that one and the layering possibilities. I'm just going to grab things randomly and show you. Oh, I'll show you the straws. So I did pick up this for $1, these Celebrate paper straws. I'll probably put the USA ones aside, but these really pretty, good quality, because these are American Crafts paper straws. I'm going to use those with some things that I'm working on for Christmas, because they've got that, really nice red and white stripe. So those were cool. Break it down so we can get further down. This one was super interesting. Pull it back just a little bit so you can see that better. So this was one of the marquee pieces. This is the Heidi Swap, and this is just one of the pennants. This is the first time I've seen these for more than $1. Because the big ones have all been $1. I haven't purchased. I've seen letters and other things. I purchased the at piece, and I purchased the ampersand. But this was great at $1.29. I thought it was still an amazing deal. I don't know what these went for originally, but I'm sure it was more than $1.29. So anyway, I actually bought 5 of these so I can do an actual pennant look on the outside of my tent when I do shows. So, and maybe in the background if I'm doing an inside show. So those were cool. See, already I'm breaking down to the middle. This was fun. They had these cutie pie. This was $1. These cutie pie. Now I have the cutie pie. I did find the cutie pie paper pack. So this goes with it. It's really cute. You've got these cute little faces and the hearts. So this was a cute little one. Picked that up for $1. Now, again, I normally don't buy letters. I normally don't use letters. It's very rare, but occasionally I found that I do have a use for certain letters, and I want something, I usually want certain styles. So I picked up one of these. I think this one is a nice style, and you kind of get, if you can see, let me do that. You get the two different styles. So that just the straight silver and kind of this dotted silver kind of thing, raised one. But I thought that one was worth, you know, just putting that in my stockpile just in case. I also normally don't pick up pens. I have so many pens. But I did like these scribble gels. I wanted to try them, and they were only 99 cents for the pack. I have found that I think Ollie's pens and color pencils and things, they're not cheap. Like I'm looking for. I'm looking for cheap, or inexpensive. Let's go with the inexpensive because the quality is not cheap. Anyway, but I thought these were very fun, and I thought I would go ahead and give those a try. Colorful comfort grips. So we'll see. We'll see. Every once in a while I need something. I would have liked it if they had a black in this one because I'm always looking, you know, that's just universal. This was a fun find, again, for $1. These really pretty ribbons and twine. So you get a chill is in the air. It's cold. Let's see. So cold. Brr. That's just so cute. And recently from Echo Park, I got that sort of penguin-y set. I think it's called Winter Wonderland. And I thought that might, anyway. But I thought that would go well with those when I make an album. I love this one that looks almost like it's a navy with those beautiful snowdrops. This was nice, getting some of the blue and twine. This is velvet. That's a dark blue velvet, and then you've got the snow. So I thought that was great. This one was also from Greenville. They only had the one color, but I thought that one was really worth it. I'm going to try to show you the big things, get those out of the way. And then the things that I take out of the containers, I'll go ahead and do those. So I did buy this gold vinyl. I do sometimes use these vinyls for other things instead of just in a Cricut machine. For $1.99, I thought the gold was a very good price. So excited to try that one. I have something in particular I'm looking at for some of these. This one was actually $2.99, so it was a little bit more expensive, but it's the holographic vinyl. And I saw some of this at and it's looks like it's three different colors in here. You've got the gold, it looks like almost like a white and a silver. And they are 12 by 24. So a decent amount in here. I just thought this might be fun to play with, see what I might want to do with it. So, yeah. And for $2.29, I thought that was not unreasonable. Let me get some of these. We're getting to the point where I'm going to be opening things up and showing you, but I'll pull this back a little bit so you can see more. So I did find this solid dyed core. Which is what I prefer. I don't really like I'm not fond of the white core. I don't use it as much. I don't really do the tearing sheets, and it's really useful. The white core is really useful for that. This is not heavy duty, and I wonder if it tells me under here. This was $2.99 as they are. No, it doesn't. So it doesn't tell me the weight of the paper, but I can, it's certainly, if it's 65, I'd be surprised. I think it's probably a little bit lighter, but it's not copy paper, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, I use black a lot. So I thought it was worth it to use to get the black and to see. Now I'm just so curious that I've been trying to explain it. I think I'm going to have to open it a little bit and just see. Oh, so, okay, so it's interesting. No, it's not thick, but it's pretty light. It's certainly not 65. It's a little bit heavier than copy paper, but this might be really nice for covering books and notebooks and things. Because it's so light, it'll bend easily. It won't crack. So I'll be interested to try that, see what happens with the quality of it. This one, of course, is very nice, high quality, because this is the bezel. This is called, I don't know, I can't see it. It's up there somewhere, but, oh, Bahama. I already have a pack of Bahama. I really like this. I did not realize I already had a pack because I was kind of going fast. I wanted to get back to the doctor's office for Big Brit. So I may do this, add this to some of the packs that I'm putting together for a little bit of destashing. Okay, so I'm going to move some of this over so we can look a little bit deeper. Yeah, it really wasn't. This is not a huge haul, but there is some fun stuff. No unicorns. Certainly no unicorns. Oh, I can show you these. I don't normally get the wooden stamps, but these were so stinking cute. These were just adorable. So you get the hot dog, hamburger, french fries, and the pizza. And I thought as a little tiny addition to something, those would be really nice. So I went ahead and picked that one up. And I got this. This is, golly, I can read it better if I look at that. Art Screen ink. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. This is the just red. Pure red art screen ink. So I want to see if there's other things that I can do with this one. I'll be very interested to play with it a little bit, but I'm going to play with it when I have something covering my space and my hands. But if you all know how, if there's something, what can I do with it besides silk screening and, okay, sorry. So this is one of the Sweet Tooth, better pull that out a little bit more. This is one of the Sweet Tooth baking cups, and I have pretty much tried to stay away from most of the baking items, because I know I'm not going to do a lot of baking, but I loved these. I want to take a look at them. I only bought one pack. So let me get them out of here if I can. So we can really look at them. I like the container. Good golly. This is a lot harder. There we go. Okay, that is so pretty. That is a beautiful color. So I have a bunch. Before I do any Christmas shows, I'm going to be making a lot more of my rosettes. I do have some videos out on my rosettes. Maybe I'll try to remember to include one. If I don't remember, anyone out there is welcome to remind me, because sometimes. Let me see how these are. These are very heavy duty. These are heavier than I thought they were going to be. Is that just one? Or is that multiples? That's multiples. Okay, there we go. They're very nice. I mean, they're just a really nice, high quality baking cup. The inside is even coated. These are lovely. Wow, if you bake. So what you can do with these is, this one is very tight. So what I'll have to do is cut the center out and then cut along one side and turn that into its own little rosette. But I think it's going to be well worth it to work with these some, because they really are such high quality and just so pretty. So we have that one. We have this lovely red stripe. I love that one. And then this one with the dots. These are super cute. Whew, I just barely got to pause that before I sneezed. So I'm going to put these back inside. These are just, I'm actually really excited to use these, to try these. Let's put those over there. They had this one. Now this is a 3-pack. They were leaving these in their packs. It was $2.99. So it's a 3-pack, but they're still getting their $1 a piece out of it. And I almost, you know, I thought that's not what we're used to. But I decided to get one 3-pack because these are Casey and Company, and they are very good quality dimensional tags. I mean, they really are lovely quality. But you do also only get, what is it, 6, 7 tags in each of these. Yeah, 7 pieces. So they are beautiful. They are dimensional. They're well done. And I do think that, you know, if I saw this at the Dollar Tree, I would probably buy it. So I think at $1 a piece, that's a good deal. But I was disappointed that it wasn't going to be $1 for the 3-pack. So, oh well. Okay, so I'm going to bring us out a little bit more so we can see this one. This I was very excited. So this is a journal pack, Miscellaneous Me by Bo Bunny. Let's look at what's inside. I saw some people hauling this, but they didn't pull them out of the package. I need to see the pieces. So you get these really nice journaling cards. They are definitely a heavier cardstock. So let's see what we've got in here. Are they all different? That's cute. These are wonderful to include, and they're just, you know, they're ready to go. And that's, to me, just lovely. The fact that you can grab them and go. You could always add some more color or a nice, like, colorful sticker on here to add to it. That's nice for Halloween, that side. Okay, and then they go, oh, look at that. That's a nice grid. These also work well in the cinch notebooks. Because they, let's see what size they are. I think they are, this is just shy of 4x3. So they will work great in the cinch notebooks. That's cute. I love these. These are great. Super excited about that. All right, and each one of those was different. That was cool. Okay, let's look at these. I'm a little far away. Let me move closer. There we go. So these are 6x4. And again, they are just shy of 6x4. So cute. Little Polaroid. I think it's meant to be, is it meant to be that way? No, that's a radio. I had to see my orientation there. So we got more butterflies. These are just so cool. Oh, look at the key. Dream big. I love it. So in your bigger journals, because they do, this is like the postcard size. So if you're doing the bigger ones with, say, this size, that would be perfect to include those. Remember, oh. Right, these are, I think there's 2 here, yes. Okay, lovely. Super excited. I think I went ahead and I bought 3 packs of this because any journaling card I usually grab up if I'm going to get some extras of those. So these are bigger. Let's take a look. These are clearly intended to be in some kind of a notebook. They are 8x6. So these are 8x6. I love that. I love the writing on them. These are so cool. And if you wanted to, you could cut these down. Right now I'm working on a lot of 3x4 little cinch books. I can't wait to show you guys, but they're in varying stages of being done. That's cool. Oh, look at this one where they've done the postage stamp. But clearly this is intended for a book because they've left this side. They know that somebody's going to go ahead and punch through that. So let's see this one. They are just all different. I like the... Oh, and this one's ready to go into... Now, I don't use this style, so... But I do have pieces to do with it, so I could. I'm kind of loving this pack. There's just so much goodness going on in here. So you get a good number of these. Look at the big polka dot. This is cool because somewhere in here there was one that had a key on it, and putting those two pieces together would be really cool, especially if you were doing like an Alice in Wonderland type thing. Okay, let me put these back together so I don't lose anything, because you know it's me. And this weekend, it's Labor Day weekend. We have a long weekend. I'm hoping to catch up on getting some of the videos finished up for you all, because I have some crafting videos I can't wait to finish and get to you. So that was a big win, and this was $1. So these packs were $1. That's a big win. I'm gonna call that one a very big win. Okay, so then I found cards. I think I might have already had this one, but let's look at it. Because I do, you know, when you're going in volume, sometimes you forget what you have. And then I'm going to go put these where I have a box for all of these. I do have, let me pull it out a little bit more. I do have a very exciting Hobby Lobby haul, because I stopped there on the way back from work yesterday and was absolutely shocked and excited that they had just finished their markdowns. So I was one of the first people to walk in and get the markdowns. They hadn't finished the paper, but they had finished everything else. And oh my golly, I was so excited. So in this one, yeah, I do think I've shown this one before. So because I love the film strips, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. Unless they put some of the same in some and different ones. Oh no, this is the one that's got the popcorn, which I love. I'm excited about that one. It's got sort of the geometric. Most of these are the same front and back. So it's got the polka dots. It has that kind of chevron polka dot. I love the lights. That's so cool. The grid, almost like a ledger. That one is very nice. And I'll probably cut that one up for some books. Sort of a nice, sort of old-fashioned 50s, 60s. Love that. I think I said before that looks like a quilt to me. I did used to quilt. I want to see how big these pieces are. I'm going to, because I don't think I've really measured them, spread them out and measured them. So this one is 8.5. Oh, I think I did. 8.5 by 5.5. So this is, yeah, this is half of an 8.5 sheet of paper. Or 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. 8.5 by 5.5, which makes it really good sizes for certain things. So I'm excited about that. As a matter of fact, I might use some of that in what I'm working on right now. I'm making 19 of the cinch books at the same time. It is, but I had to, you know, getting all the pieces ready for it. That I think is the big thing. So this one, I'm sure I don't have. This is Willow Sage, and it's a bow bunny. So I'm gonna grab these. These are my sharpest little scissors. Even get that one done. So let's take a look. Pull these out. So you get these. Oh, that is so pretty. So here you have this beautiful sort of cabbagey flower. It opens all the way up. I'm going to try to pull out one. You get 4 of each, which is pretty indicative of, you know, pretty normal, pretty normal for these boxes. You get one of those. Beautiful. Look at that. That is really pretty. I don't know if I've seen anyone haul this one. I'm sure there's someone out there who has, but that's beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, I like that. That's already as a thank you card. And I actually need some ready-to-go thank you cards. So I may not do anything bad. So I may leave this as is and just take it with me to work. So I have some available for when I need them, because sometimes I need them. Oh, that's really pretty. I really like that. I love the colors of that. I have no idea right now what I would use it for, but I love the colors. So, get that one. What do you have? Like, I think it's like 10 different ones. Beautiful. I cannot remember the name of this flower, but I have these. It actually forms a bush, and I have these outside. They are in the front of my house, and one of them, we have a spot in the front of our house that should have a bush, and everything we put there dies. Everything. Oh, that's nice. The little hello card. So again, I might keep that as is just for something quick for when I need it. I certainly make cards sometimes. It's not really a big thing that I do, but I do like to sometimes. But I don't always have time. Oh, that's really pretty. Love the pastels on that one. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, I like that. That is gorgeous. And one more. It's almost like this. Yeah, this is the orientation, I think, for this one. I mean, you can have whatever orientation you want, really. But that's almost like a chandelier. I don't know. So that was that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, you're getting 10 different cards, which can also mean 10 different types of paper that you're getting, which is, of course, what I use it for more often than not. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Starting to run out of room. Okay, so then I found this box of Stardust by Jen Hadfield, which I honestly don't remember if I had it or whether I saw someone else haul it. Let's take a look. What can it hurt? I don't know. This one's been open. That's okay. No biggie. I do not remember which store I got this at. I want to say I got this one in Greenville. So, get these cards out. We got this pretty one. And I just feel like I remember somebody hauling the cat one. So this one is two-sided. So you're getting, which actually works for me because I do think that most of these I'm going to be cutting up and using in something else. So get that one. Butterflies. I've watched so many people do hauls and I just can't remember if I've seen this one. I will say this is fantastic. I love this stripe. I would love to find a 12 by 12 sheet of that. And the back has the hearts on it. I just don't remember the heart, so I don't think I've hauled this one before. But love that. It is so cool. Okay, so then you get this kind of interesting stripe, and you get two different sides of the stripe. That's really cool. So one thing, if you're doing something for someone who really, a feminine card and a little bit more masculine card, or a Valentine card versus a fall card. I like the options with that one. Oh, I know I haven't done this one. These are balloons. I thought they were just dots when I saw the back. Let me zoom you all in a little bit. Look, they're balloons. How pretty is that? And it's the whole piece. Okay, really liking those for your birthday card options. This one definitely is reaching a lot of different times. So really pretty stars. This star actually makes me think of the Disney things that I did. Okay, and nice, sort of the wood grains. This is a lovely rustic. That just made me think about that. Okay, so if I was doing like the lumberjack paper from Echo Park, that would work really nicely. Let's see, we've got this pretty flower. Oh, and the back of it is the kitty. A note just for you. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. I am pretty sure that I saw someone else haul these, and I remember seeing the kitty and thinking I wanted to get that because my neighbor loves cats. And then a really nice little geometric, oh, with oranges on the other side. Love that. That would be great in some of my little summer cinches. And because it's 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. If I cut it in half, I'm not going to end up with quite 3, but 3 inches across. I'll definitely have my 4 inches down. Yeah. So that would work in those books. In those little cinch, the 3x4s. All right, so that was that one. Super cute, and I'm glad that I looked at the measurements to sort of consider. Okay. I was so excited to find this one. This one was at Greenville. And so being able to find more, I love the Project Life stuff. I'm so excited. The more Project Life items that I find, the happier I am, because these are just super exciting. Let's open it. I have not opened it. I haven't looked at it. I've seen some people haul it, but all they've done is show me that. And so I want to get it in my hands and I want to pull it out and really look at it. So that's why mine are so long. I have to take it out and look at everything. Sorry, guys. But there are lots of lovely presenters out there who are doing a great job with this. Okay, this says, what does that say? Gold foil on every card. Oh, so there's gold foil on every one of those cards, or maybe on all the cards. Oh, there is on all the cards. What do we do first? What do we do first? Okay. Okay, so you make my heart sing, and they're all blank on the other side. So I'm going to move this out of the way so I can really show you guys. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you're able to really see the cards. So it looks like 2 of each. Yes. The card, that's really nice. This is my happy place. Our never-ending story. We've got the clouds and the rain. Aw, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. A note that says a note for you. That is really cute. I actually think I know where I'm going to use that. You are awesome. The best is yet to be. I'm loving this. Today, let's see. We've got the hearts. Everything does have gold foil. Remember you are loved. Aw, I love you a bushel and a peck. That's what Grandma Lynn and little Britt say to each other. So we got this. This is really pretty. This is just a pretty foiled pink and gold. Oh, look at that one. The grid. Beautiful. All right. So we have those. Let's get these little guys out. Let's see what's in here. What's in here is another sticker. These are my super shirts. Get those out. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to zoom in even more because I think these are smaller. So you got these really pretty gold foil hearts. Wild Thing, I Think I Love You. Oh, look at this one. I love you to the stars and back. That is something I say to little Brent. And then he'll say, I love you more. And I'll say, no, I love you more. And then we'll go back and forth on that. And we'll get into the infinities. And I love you infinity plus 1. And, you know, of course you can't have infinity plus 1 because infinity is just infinity. So you get some stars and hearts. That's a cute little hello. Some of these are very tiny. So some arrows. These are awesome. A little hello. Heart. It looks like that's where the hearts came from. Oh my word, you've got words. Oh my word, you've got words. Okay, today. And Happy. I need something to put these on. Wouldn't it be nice if I had something that had no... Here, let's do it this way. There we go. Happy. I've got some stars. I'm going to put a few things on here because there's several different things. So we got more arrows. Trying to... Let's empty that one. We've got more arrows. Different sizes of some of these. The anchor is very interesting. Lots of tiny pieces. Oh, there's just some tiny pieces. These are nice. So, oh so lovely. And just different colors of that one. This one, this particular kind of arrow, it looks like they've just done every, I'm having a hard time getting them off the table, color combination you might want. I'm just gonna put those up there. Trying to, so those are cool. I have to separate these. I don't want to rip them. Here we go. Story. Lovely. These are so nice. The heart. It looks like they did do, so that's, I think that's kind of cool. Come fly away with me. So what they did was they would punch out the heart. You get the heart that's inside and you get the piece that it was punched out of. I think that's kind of a cool way to do that. Hello, sunshine. So, lucky me. Remember that one time. Oh my goodness. Noted. I'm sorry if this is wavering. It's just, I'm trying to hold it here and make sure you can see it. That's another remember that one time. You are awesome. Love these. Okay, so we've got some hearts with the key. Poor star got a little bit mangled. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I will say, I know it's a lot, but I like to show you everything that's inside. I mean, I think it helps us make decisions about what, what we want to pick up and if we want to get extras. So lovely. Remember you are loved. Loved. Hearts. Make a wish. That's cute, the jar. Let me pull that out a little bit more so you can, these are getting bigger, this one. You, I wonder. Loved. Oh, joy. Good gracious, some of this. You make me happy when skies are gray. Hello, heart. Hello, heart. Lucky you. Love. Oh, sorry, that's upside down. Lovely. And what's it say? Fly away with me. Whew. That is a lot of pieces. And now, I mean, it's obvious why they keep them in the container. So I'm going to leave those there for a minute. And so my final one is I'm going to show you these. Sorry, I paused the video because there was a lot of little pieces. I'm going to pull us back just a little bit more so you can see these wonderful cards, which are just under 6 by just under 4. And they're all, there's no color on the back. They're all plain on the plain. That's the word I'm looking for, plain. All right, so we've got these really cool like arrows. Got the lined ones. This one could have whichever orientation you want. That's cool. Oh, that's pretty with the lined and the flower. Hello, sunshine. We've got the, I don't know whether that's the big or the little dipper, but it's a dipper. Remember that one time. And again, you get 2 of these. Noted. Nothing like a big blue sky and a day spent with you. Happiness is big dreams, sunbeams, and smiles. There's nothing like a big blue sky. That's cool. So loved. These, I love that some of these are lined. I think that's really nice. A laugh is a smile that bursts. Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. I love you to the stars and back. These are really nice. Oh, so lovely. Love you more. Now, I will say these are, the paper is definitely good quality, but not as heavy as a lot of the Project Life papers that I've seen. It's just a different kind for them with this one, but that was great. Super excited about this one. So, get that put away. Just a quick putting it away. There we go. I feel like it was more than I thought it was. So I did buy another one of these planners, and I will say the planners, I'm going to put this aside because that's my little surprise. So the planners are super cute, but because these don't have a, they don't have the actual date on them, specific, then I can use them for a lot of things. And so I'm going to probably take some of these apart and put them in some other things that I'm doing. Let me get this off. I'm going to try to slide it off. If it'll slide. No, it won't slide because it's attached. The other ones I ran into, someone had already done that for me. I'm sure out of the kindness of their heart. Let's see. Is that all of it? Oh no, there's another one. There. It was a struggle. All right, so this was $2.99, and I love the cover of this one. So let's take a look at what's inside. So this is a Maggie Holmes. These were very expensive when they first came out. I mean, you're talking $30 or $40, something crazy like that. So this was 2021. So this is, 4 or 5 years old. Definitely a time to get rid of it, but I love these note pages. I mean, there's so much in here that can be reused in a different way. That by itself is one note page. And I think you saw in some of the other things that I've done, I'll take something like this and I'll back it up with another piece of paper. And then I'll add it into some of the things that I'm doing. So let all you do be done in love. Pretty. So then you get this monthly overview, monthly highlights. But again, there's no dates. This does not run out. There's no time period on this. So certainly I could keep this for 2026 because I haven't bought one for 2026 yet. Or I could use it for, like I said, anything. And some of these are week of, but they don't even have a month. So you could include them in things like your Christmas planners. So super cute. So let's go through for February. That's really pretty. Oh, I love this one for March. That is just gorgeous. Okay, so April, treasure the simple things. Oh, I like that one's, the other ones I don't think, oh, this one did. This one's got a back. That one's got the back to it. That one does. Why did I think they did? Because that one didn't. So the other ones, so far the other ones do. These are so pretty. Love it. Isn't that the close to the front? This is so gorgeous. So the papers are gorgeous. And I love that they've got some of the mimicking in, I think it just goes to the first page. That first, when you're kind of getting your thoughts together. I honestly think that this would be cool for me to have the monthly overviews, all of those in one place in the very front of a planner instead of month by month. And I know that seems strange, but I think it would help me do more organizing as far as making sure that I'm getting the right things together for the channel for the, for the year. Life is lovely. Pretty, pretty. Oh my golly. All right, so that one doesn't have a back. I do like this sort of black and white in July, and that one is two-sided. That's what I'm looking for, the word two-sided. This one in August makes me think very 1920s. That one is two-sided. So we have September. That one's two-sided. October. Bloom where you're planted. I do really, and I've said this before, I really wish I found more of these. And one of you lovely ladies let me know that you had found some planners where they were more specific to the month. I would love for that to be a Halloween scene or even more fall-like. But that is gorgeous, and I will be using it for other things. So that's an interesting November. Sort of like, this certainly gives me Colonial Williamsburg vibes. And then Follow Your Heart. Okay, I'm just going to say, this looks to me like an October page. So without the Follow Your Heart, it's dark, it's very, I think it's beautiful. I think it would be gorgeous in some kind of Halloween album with something Halloween-y with it. And it is two-sided. So this was a great find. And for $2.99, I'm going to get a lot of use out of the papers and things in there. So let me get that back over. There we go. Okay, so my last thing that I have to show you, and it is not necessarily a paper craft, but I found this absolutely gorgeous Santa Claus All About Me. This is a book compiled by J.J. Atkinson. It was only $4.99. I'm going to show you. This was originally $34.95. I just have to show you the inside. They did have one open, and I took a look at that one, but they had plenty of these that were still sealed, and I was so happy because I'll show you why. You'll see why. I think you'll understand better why, you know, as someone who does junk journaling and other things, why this was so appealing and exciting. I think this one's been around for a little while, but so you have the nice little tie. Okay. 1647 to 1660, the year Christmas was banned in England. Okay. All right, I'm going to take you through the book quickly. Look. I love, it's got the foil. It's got a lot going on, but this is what's so exciting. Look at these little cards. I mean, you can actually add things to it. Let me go. I'm going to go through quick this. Please deliver here. And it's a little, look at that one. It's a whole bow. How cool is that? So let's see. Spirit of Christmas. You've got the lettering in here. I'm going to see that this little thing comes up. The Elf Trade Union. Good golly. You have a little Christmas outfit list. The Ministry of Flight. The Slayway Code 2011. Attention Santa Claus. Oh my golly, this is so cool. It's just so cool. So this has a little card. It's got a little speeding ticket. I'm not reading it to you. I think I'm okay with some of the copyright. There is something inside here. I think I may need, what is in there? Oh, it's a little card, dear Mom and Dad. Oh my golly. And you literally need, oh, there's more in there. Oh my golly. So this was a card in 2014 from a soldier. All right. That is so awesome. But again, kind of need tweezers for that one, which tickles me. It really does. You've got this little Newton. Again, there's another. Oh, I didn't even see this one. The snowflake. So you've got these pop-ups, which are super cool. I want to make sure that goes down properly. More cards that come up. James Cook. This, by the way, I believe was written in England, so you can see that it definitely has a British flair to it. Marco Polo and some of the things about the spices. Look at the Santa. It's got a fake sixpence or tanner, because you would have to put those in your Christmas pudding. Oh, and a recipe. It's got the recipe. My golly. I know. Taffy. What's on the back of that? Oh my golly. Mrs. Beaton's Delicious Taffy on the back. So you could pull the, if you wanted to take them off. Floss and gloss your teeth. Their little message. I didn't realize there were some things on the backs of these. My new diet regime. You've got music. Oh my goodness. Are these pantos? I think these are intended to be, some of these are intended to be shows and pantos, which if you've never been to England and you've never seen a panto, you really, really need to go and see a panto. They are amazingly fun. My beautiful daughter, when we were in England for Christmas a few years ago, that was one of her Christmas gifts to us, was to go see a panto with her little brother and with little Brit, and it was just such a wonderful time. The whole family went. That's a postcard. So the back of that's a postcard. Holiday. I honestly think that every page, almost every page here, has something on it. They're just wonderful. And this one opens up. So I just can't not show you all. But again, they had these, and honestly, I think you can still get this through Amazon. This you could actually pull off and make, it's like a spinny toy. You put string between the two, you put them together, put string between the two, string them on both sides, and then when you pull it, it spins and it turns into something. So I think when you put those together and you spin them, it looks like the tree's decorated. Let's see if that's correct. Yeah. So I've made those with students before. It's kind of cool. Oh, you've got the cracker crown. That's a very fancy cracker crown. And some of the original toys that used to be in these crackers. These are very nice. I would love to find crackers that had these really nice toys in them. We do crackers every year because it is a very British thing for dinner. Oh, look at that. Victoria and Albert. Oh my God. I know. Normally I don't. If I have a book, I just kind of show it to you. I might glance through it. I don't show you everything. But this is so super cool. And for those of us who do junk journals, this is just, look at this, the new rules. An invaluable guide to greener ways for the planet and a few other things. That's cool. By order of the ministry. So as Santa gets greener. Let's see where we are. Oh. So, is there a Santa Claus? That's the Virginia one. And the Dear Editor, the one from, yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Okay, this is a gorgeous book. This is anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you stayed to the end, golly, thank you so much. Please like the video, comment. All of those things help drive the channel. We are actually super close to 6,000. I'm very excited. I am very excited to be moving forward because I am building quite a little celebration for when we hit 10,000. So really, really looking forward to that and looking forward to doing some giveaways at the 10,000 mark. So please like and subscribe and comment and all those things so we get there faster. Oh, and yeah, subscribe. I think I said that. Now I'm repeating myself. I thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time. Cheers.